What is up, my BMX family? I greatly appreciate everybody coming through and checking out my 3-part series for my blind reveal 100 card submission at PSA. You guys have rocked it. Thank you so much for watching and leaving comments, letting me know your thoughts. Yeah, the majority of people, like I think everybody that has commented has been on my side about the results to this submission. So I just wanted to kind of update everybody on the current situation with this. So I looked into it and I wanted to give it a try to speak to customer service, see what, just see what they can do, see what can happen. And for the most part, they're not that helpful, surprisingly enough, right? So customer service, I would say, pretty crappy. The lady was nice, but they won't do anything to combat terrible grading. She told me what I can do is do a review service of my submission. So it's basically just like doing a whole nother submission, and I would have to pay today's prices, which is a joke and a half. I submitted these over a year ago, as everybody knows, and I paid $15 a card. But today, if I wanted to have them review the order because it's completely false, I'd have to pay $100 per card. So quite a shame, so I will not be doing that. However, we did have 3 slabs here that did have obvious issues, and so she did say I'm able to submit these on a quality assurance request form, and here's that form. So you go to PSA and you go to Customer Request Center. You want to choose quality assurance request, and you put in your card information here. So the original order number, so your submission order, your PSA certification number, so the PSA cert number that is on this slab. You want to explain what is going on, what was wrong with the card. Put your declared value that you put when you submitted the order, and then you want to upload pictures front and back. These were the 3 easiest slabs to prove. I mean, you can look at the other ones, all the 9s, and say, well, obviously the corners are sharp, the edges are great, the centering is perfect, But anyway, there were actually issues with these cards. So card number 1, we have this Fernando Tatis Jr. Topps Chrome PSA Gem Mint 10. And if you guys watch the video, you'll see me complain about there being, I said dust, but I was just so flustered with the entire submission. I just wasn't thinking properly, and I can't speak English or define things properly. But what's in here is lint. There is a big piece of lint. You should be able to see it. It's that white speck. That's a piece of lint from a cotton glove. There's a piece of lint right there on the yellow line, right by the Topps Chrome label. There's a piece of lint. I mean, there's just lint throughout this entire card, to be honest. All along the edge, there's a solid piece of lint there, under the S, lint under the O, just lint everywhere. There's lint all on this. Anyway, it's a PSA 10. That lint is on top of the card, and so if that's me, if that's my lint, if I submitted it that way, I would not have gotten a 10, especially with the way that they were grading, which was highly inconsistent. This is proving that the inconsistencies, but it's also proving that this is not my lint. And it's on top of the card. So there's that one. And then we get into this Fernando Tatis Jr. Lucky Me PSA Mint 9. And you guys heard it. There is a fingerprint. I said, take it to the FBI. There's your fingerprint. You can't see it. It is really hard to capture. I could see it in person, but that is not my fingerprint. I use gloves to wipe off my cards to get them all nice and shiny. And if there is any fingerprints, I would scrub them off. Or if a fingerprint was on a chrome surface, what I do is I use a wet Q-tip and I wipe it down. You want to dry it off really quickly, okay? if you do that. Don't do it on a paper card. That's too risky. But yeah, chrome surface is okay. You just want to wipe it off quickly. But anyway, I would have caught that because I used a jeweler's loop. I used a jeweler's loop to look at every single one of my cards. I spent hours on end inspecting my cards because if I'm going to invest a lot of money into it, I'm going to make sure that it is worth grading. And if I thought for 1 minute that this card would grade a 9, any card in my submission, I would not have sent it in. Just the bottom line. So anyway, fingerprint right down here, not mine. So our other card, lastly here, is our Brandon Lowe gold refractor, Topps Chrome gold refractor, mint 9. That's out of 50. Sad day. No way, that's a 9. But you can see here in the light, there's stuff on the slab. Look at that. I've never seen that before. It's all over this slab. So I don't know what he did, sneezed on it. If he was crying because he was such a tool, he just felt sorry about his life, that he cried all over my slab. I don't really understand how this happened. I don't know if they have leaky pipes above their grading tables and it was just dripping on it. Beats me. I have no clue. But so that's unacceptable. So I will be submitting a quality assurance request for these 3 cards. These are the easiest things to prove because it's clear. I mean, you know, I don't know. But I just wanted to give everybody an update. Again, thank you all so much for your support. Hey, please be sure to spread the word. Spread it like wildfire. PSA, not the way to go. They are ruining their reputation. And I even told the lady on the phone, I said, I am not going to be submitting with you guys ever again. And still nothing. So they don't care. And if they do, they can't do anything about it, or they just won't do anything about it. So I want to see other people avoid this. And like I've said, I do have 2 other submissions at PSA right now, so we'll see what happens when those come back. You know, you've heard a lot of stories about, especially since I've dropped these videos, I've heard a lot of stories about other people dealing with inconsistencies, mainly regarding bulk submissions, and this was a bulk submission, so makes you wonder. And I'm hoping that my other submissions come back good. It really sucks because I love grading. I love collecting PSA 10 slabs. I just hope that they figure things out and do the right thing. And bring in AI. Bring in those robots to take our jobs because they can't do it right. So anyway, I hope you guys learned something from this. And good luck to you. We'll see you around. Thank you all so much. Until next time, BMax Breaks is out and we love the heck out of you. Peace.